Okay, is this working? Did I fix it? So, hey, I'm back already. I fixed it. It's took me like a few Google searches, but like, yeah, no, it's fixed. Let's finish it. Oops, lost in dialogue. I'll fix the other title. Okay, there's some like.
Tingyun? What's this about?
You've looked out for me during our travels together these past few days. I'm truly grateful and can't thank you enough.
So, it was like a sizing issue. From what seemed to be, it's like, was big. My model was like my screen size. And I like minimized some shit.
There are some things I find
apparently
difficult
that
to
fixed
forget.
it. So I'll fix the other.
I feel it's only right that I tell you what's on my mind before we part ways. Do you two still remember what it was like when you first saw me?
How could we forget? He was so shocked. He was frozen in place when he shouted.
Don't tell me.
Exactly.
Yes, exactly.
And that's precisely why I haven't been able to shake off this strange feeling in the days since I started traveling with you.
That you actually don't know us.
When I asked for your names, I couldn't help but think that this first encounter was actually a long-awaited reunion for you.
Look, she's figuring out. She's using that brain, that Tingyun brain. So that keeps looking to the side. Just my cam is just odd angle.
And I've got to admit that Fantilia's disguise was so perfect. It was like another me tricking everyone.
Yes, it was. That's what a disguise is. Do you know what spies are? Do we need to teach you what those are?
We couldn't even tell when you were replaced by Fantilia.
Or if we ever even met you.
I figured it happened when we were after Kafka. You vanished for a while. I thought you must have come back as a double.
Or never saw you at all.
But it was much earlier than that. That thought has me filled with sorrow. As if a piece of my life had been stolen away, and I had no part in it.
That does sound awful. I'm gonna move this a bit further away. Hopefully I'm not quiet.
That's what I've been puzzled about too. I never actually saw how Fantilia managed to disguise herself as me.
I think you're close to dead or whatever.
What was your impression of that Tingyun, if you recall?
Go with that. Go with that one.
That's just the nature of the Foxians. It's widely known that mystery is the key to our allure.
Is it though? Is it?
So, what did she seem
You fucked
like
up my
to you?
speech. With that.
I'll just assume that's a compliment. Maybe next time you could just say silver-tongued. Was there anything particularly memorable?
Well,
Hey, no tattling!
no, I'm gonna.
Now the final question. In your eyes, am I just like the Tingyun you remember?
Oh god, this is a weird question. Oh, yes.
Wait, don't you find that question a bit weird? You're the real Tingyun. Why compare yourself to an imposter?
To know if we like her.
Miss
No, if we
Murch,
are her
you
friend.
might have the wrong idea. I'm just feeling a mix of regret and relief.
Ah, yes. There's alcohol for that. You don't have to feel that. Just... We know a good bar.
As a merchant, staying well-informed is crucial. It's only natural for me to stay updated on the events of the Lawfu before I return.
Ah, yes. Research. I'll put that in
If I had
quotation
rushed
marks.
in and out back then, I wouldn't have been much help. Instead, I would have postponed the trip and sought assistance from allies, but in that case,
we wouldn't have crossed paths.
Exactly. Use those 2 brain cells, which are probably fighting for attention. Knowing you, your brain cells are just clashing and be like, no, it's my turn. My turn to
Exactly.
speak.
based
Oh,
on
sorry,
your
I was not paying
description,
attention
that Lord
to
Ravager was
how much
indeed
writing
coming.
you had.
Her demeanor mirrored mine so closely that it felt like she was living my life for a few days, rather than merely disguising herself.
She was, basically. She was just... She had to live your life. That's how good disguises work. You actually have to be the person. You have to live as the person, or you just fuck it up.
I regret missing out on your Senjo journey. But everything that unfolded afterward, aside from the scheming, played out exactly as if I'd been there. This leads me to consider another possibility.
Listen, we'll be back at the Cienzo. Mahari just loves chucking us back to the Cienzo. You'll have another opportunity. We'll probably go back after the other planet, or maybe after the fucking hour.
Fantilia had stolen a piece of my life, and a Foxian always gets even. I will not be taken advantage of.
You go, you fuck her
I
up.
must take something back from her as well.
I can get you her arm. No, that'd be... We can get you, like, her pinky finger. I think that's, like, carry worth amount. The size of a human arm.
But after thinking it over, the only thing that could be considered equal value is the bond I have with all of you.
Oh. God. This is now awkward.
That thought has brought me great comfort. And now I know how to speak to you properly.
Okay. Well, you just... That makes sense. You're probably on eggshells, because like, oh, you guys acting like you know me, and you're strangers to me.
We've never
Would
even
be
met
fucking
before,
weird.
and here you are, offering your help, just as before. I should have treated you with respect, but fear of Fantilia made me act like somebody else.
Sorry, I was fixing shit. Go on, keep
No.
talking.
I
Keep
will
discussing with
reclaim
that
everything
mouth.
I have lost. And it should begin with a proper acknowledgement.
Marge, get in front of me. I don't like the way she's talking. I feel like we might be stabbed. Turns out she might be a, like, yandere. Get in front of me.
Dear benefactors, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to you.
Do you have to call us benefactors? I feel like we got to the point where you could just call us, like, our names. You're welcome, so fuck it, we'll be nice.
Looks like we're off to a good start. Moving forward, I'll definitely be trying more things like this from now on.
Yes, please do. Also, put down the knife. More things without the knife, please.
And you,
Stop
my dear
threatening me.
benefactors, will be my source of courage.
You're too sweet. I feel like something is going on. This is the one of the characters who is like, oh look, she's cute, she's sweet. She'll stab you if you date her. I don't know. That's just in my mindset. I don't have trust issues. I swear. All right, maybe a little trust issues. Maybe like I want to be like a gun's distance away from someone, you know?
Miss Tingyun, that's way too over the top.
Just-
Just don't make any risky decisions.
Just put me in a
It might
different country
overwhelm
to
him.
everyone and I'll be fine, you know? I talk to.
We'll see. I just hope the Tingyun in your memories won't be tainted by Fantilia anymore.
Don't worry. Rule 34 to do worse.
Alright, no more questions.
That's
I hope I
tainted
didn't
you.
take up too much of your time.
That's the
Let's
Tingyun
continue on
I
our way.
remember. That and the memes of you breaking your neck. Yeah, do you mind? Don't you turn invisible. Where the fuck did you go? Excuse me? Woman? They just disappeared. Oh, dream bubbles. Yes, that was happening last time when we had lag.
Dr. Edward, at your service.
We're looking for some dreams to give as gifts. Something exotic and preferably captivating.
You say gizodic? What the fuck is gizodic? You mean exotic? I'll
Just
fight
a
you.
reminder, being too picky would help you find the best dream.
You know what?
Just to dampen your spirits ahead of time.
I changed my mind. Tingyun, get in the middle of us. I don't want to be next to Miss Gizodic. I don't know if that was lag, but I heard Gizodic. Tingyun, get in the middle of us. You were fine now. She's the fucking yardie one. How sweet she's been and how weird she's talking.
There are always some lucky exceptions. Not too long ago, I procured a dream bubble that sounds perfectly.
I have changed my mind. Tingyun is completely safe. I don't be near this for who can't talk.
The story unfolds in the Shenzhou Alliance, where a young swordmaster strives to become the sword champion. However, his junior Foxian sword just turned 100, puts him in a tough spot.
Wait, how does just turning 100
Why
put in a
does
tough
that
spot?
sound oddly familiar?
Yeah, that sounds like the law fruitfully.
Since I'm returning to the Xianzhou, I think it's better to choose something unrelated to the Alliance. Feel free to pick a few for me.
I love customers like you. So easy to work.
Yes. So easy, so simple.
So easy to take advantage of, you mean?
So what's the difference?
Just don't pick anything weird, okay?
Oh, speaking of dreamscapes, I have a gift for you, my benefactors.
Okay, I also changed my mind. Mart's get in the middle of us.
After troubling you all this time, I couldn't leave without properly expressing my thanks. Here's a dream bubble for you. I hope you enjoy it.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That's really nice of you.
Listen, after 1 week was like, I almost died. I trust you. As much as I trust just a random stranger on the street, you know. I would walk past him, and there's a chance he might just be a psycho and stab me. You seem fine so far, but I don't know.
Here are the dream bubbles I prepared.
Ah,
Thank you for your
good.
business.
I'm glad they plastered your
Well,
old
it
face
looks
on
like
it.
everything's finally in order. I suppose it's time to head back?
Yes, let's. Ah, good. It feels so good playing this without lag. No problems. Where the fuck did she go? Hello? Ah, our sweet ass ship. Can I teleport here? That seems closer there. Fuck it. Don't worry, our good fucking friends 1 week has tested the water.
I can't believe it's time for Miss Tingyun to leave. I'm not ready to say goodbye just yet.
Sorry, keep fucking with my mic. You should go and wait. Ah, yes, voiceless. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they fixed it. Ah, yes, music to my ears. God, that calming voice. It's like she's not even speaking.
Yeah, we got delayed on the way. Mr. Yang will explain in detail when he gets back.
Him and his friend.
Has the messenger from the Xianzhou arrived yet?
I'm taking that as a yes. That's all I need. Trust those lips. Is that... Do I think that is? That you Kong? Yep.
Long time no see, everyone.
It's a bit different than what you remember.
Madame Yukong?
I've imagined this moment many times.
Of actually meeting her once you found out she's dead?
I was worried I might embarrass myself in front of you. I even rehearsed every word beforehand.
You have this, like... Hang on, let me move this up just in case I can't be here. You have, like, extreme depression. Do you need a hug? I just remembered, like, you were the most depressed character in this. March offers free hugs. Just, if you need a hug, Mr. Presser, with your espresso, fucking...
But now it seems it was unnecessary. Tingyun, I'm here to take you home.
I wish, like, they'd add, like, I don't know, tears. I feel like losing someone and finding them, you would cry once you find out, like, hey, that wasn't the real one. She's still alive. See how depressing. Shut the fuck up, woman. I'm talking. You are so loud. God, look how loud you are. It's like it's silence. That's how loud you are. Yeah, you better walk off. Oh, we all leaving. They technically should be the ones leaving.
Madame Yukong, I wasn't expecting it to be you. What a wonderful surprise.
I wanted to come because, after all, it's you who's coming home.
She wanted a vacation. You were just another reason for her vacation. She stood up, be like, oh yeah, I'll go to Panacote and get Tingyun. And when I'm waiting, I'll grab some drinks and food. Or maybe when I pick her up, you know, we can, yes, I need a vacation. I mean, I need to see Tingyun again.
Yeah, me of all people.
Your body. It's going to be tough from now on, isn't it?
I've already escaped death once. What more could I ask for?
Well, at least she's alive.
Also, it's not all bad. I might even beat you at arm wrestling now.
Let's
You're
test
still
that.
the same, carefree as always.
Gonna fucking what, arm wrestle this old woman, which is depressing? She's smiling for once. That's fucking rare. Someone get a camera.
I have a lot I'd like to tell you, but I'll save it for the road. It's a long journey back to the Luofu.
Like, I think the shadow from her lip kind of, like, made it look like she had a gap in her teeth.
Even if we can't completely rid you of the pain,
Like,
there
the
must
lip
be ways to
clipping.
alleviate it on the Xianzhou.
I have no doubt. But since we're alone here, may I ask you one more thing? Do I really have to go back to the Luofu?
Why? You don't want to?
Despite Fantilia's ruthlessness, she spared me when I should have been eliminated. And why did Miss Ron May, who has no ties to the Xianzhou, go out of her way to save me?
Wait. Runmei looks Xianzhou-ish. Is she not part of the Xianzhou? Because she literally looks like she's from there. Even though her art with the cherry blossoms looks like there. What the fuck do you mean?
It seems as if I've become a pawn in someone else's game.
There are people within the Alliance who also believe that the suspect is now on the Yuchua.
Yuchua?
If
What the
that's
fuck's
case,
that?
It's all the more reason for me not to return to the Luofu and complicate things. I might as well take advantage of this situation.
It's why I don't like Luofu, because, like, they go like, oi, dis, and I'm like, I never heard that before. You won't explain? It's like, nope. Like, what the fuck, devs? Like, you telling a story, please don't just be like, look, there's this you never heard of. It's like, oh, that sounds interesting, explain. Nope! Why would I do that? Like, that takes effort, time, just know. Do your fucking research,
Take
even though it's
advantage
not
of the
anywhere in the
situation.
game.
What do you mean?
Right now, the marks of ruin inside me maintain a delicate balance. Moreover, they were created by Fantilia herself. If possible, please inform the General and arrange for me to meet with the Marshal. Maybe this body of mine can help the Alliance get one step closer to the Xianzhou's enemies.
What are you planning to do?
When Ron May visited the Luofu earlier, she mentioned what happened to you. This coincided with when the message sent by the Astral Express arrived. The Arbiter Generals concluded that Fantilia did not intend for you to survive. If utilized strategically, this could give the Alliance an element of surprise.
Oh? How so?
If we follow this plan, We must keep your resurrection hidden. But before making any decisions, I want to know what you think. If you wish to go home, I'll support you, no matter what others may say.
See, Tingyun is like a really good friend. Because I feel like if you fuck up, she won't criticize you that much. Like, she'll use martial judgment if, like, you murder someone. But, like, she'll probably be like, there's probably a reason. He's probably not just fully insane. Have we thought about that?
Then I'm glad. I shall save you the trouble of hearing what those people may say.
The road ahead is perilous. If you decide to take it, I won't stop you. Maybe I'm being selfish, but I still want to know. Are you choosing this because it's what you really want?
I've come to see myself clearly in this dream journey. Perhaps it's what people call a blessing in disguise. There is someone who can attest to my true intentions.
And who's
Please
that?
follow me. She should be around here somewhere.
Oh god, yawns. What's happening?
Is that...
That who? Oh! Wait, what?
After a strange encounter, I was fragmented into multiple Tingyuns, each embodying a different aspect of my memories.
Is this also a way to allow you to use Tingyun with Fugue?
And one of them hasn't returned to me, because she ventured too far. Until now.
Until we found her.
You mean her? What is she doing?
Is this the part which is Fantilia? Is that what she means?
She's captivated by something that has deeply mesmerized me.
Which
As a
is?
fleeting emotion, she's no different from a newborn. Her boarding this ship was solely down to her inner impulse.
The woman was curious. She snuck on a ship because she was curious.
Madame Yukong, do you remember? Perhaps that was just an ordinary flight for you, but for a certain child, that was her first experience with the sky.
There's a light cone which is like Tingyun and Yukong on a fucking ship. That what this is remind me on, like a sky skiff, right?
Of course I remember.
And if this this fragment is a newborn, this would be her first time.
Back then,
She would have the memory.
you were
Yes!
still young enough for me to carry.
And throw off the boat.
You probably still can. Want to give it a try?
I'm afraid you'd be too heavy for me now.
Just kidding.
I remember you kept begging me to take you to the star skiff, and even dreamed of becoming a pilot. But once you were airborne, you were so nervous that you clung to others for dear life.
How old are both of them? Because, like, her tail's still grey. I thought this would be, like, green.
This flight was a turning point in my life. The boundless cosmos unfolded before me. I was completely mesmerized, not just by the view, but by a realization.
Is young Tingyun, hang on. Is young Tingyun clothes are just like older Tingyun's clothes, just smaller? Is that literally what they did? Because you have the
In this
bell.
world, there are paths beyond waiting for us to explore. Even though I lacked the talent to pilot the star skiff and wasn't much of a warrior, I still chose to travel around with the Merchant Guild. Even to this day, this thrill still courses through me.
I did not realize this was animated. I did not see the clouds moving. I just thought this was a standard image. Of course, they all have slight animation.
That hasn't changed.
Why animate the background and not, you know, the flowing hair? I guess that would be harder.
Never. Now I can embark once more on my journey as a traveler of no return, exploring the paths that lie beyond. Speaking of which, how are things with the Whistling Flames?
The Whistling... Again, new name, new thing. What the fuck is a Whistling Flame? What? You can't just say Whistling Flame and be like, oh yes, the Whistling Flame.
In charge for now. He's reliable, but he
See?
can be a bit extreme. And might not always follow your principles as a traveling merchant.
I put this fucker on the thing which doesn't have like any skill. He's fucked. We don't like him
My
apparently.
principles. Forsake what others fight for and take what others abandon. That's the way to navigate the world and achieve my goals.
So the fox goes for a grain at the tail apparently.
To uphold my principles.
Did they... Hang on, like go back to where it's third day birth tales. They
Now,
took
I've
Tingyun's,
also
not
learned
Tingyun's.
that while these merchant principles may apply to humans, they falter in the face of the gods.
Like, did they just take Yukong's tail and just jam it onto the new model of, like, Tingyun? Because it's similar, but, like, just pink dyed, right? Is that what they did?
But this shouldn't fall on your shoulders to begin with. You are simply an innocent survivor in this war.
Madame Yukong, you were once a survivor in the war too, weren't you?
Yes, since you became a civilian. You didn't become, like, a traveler like you.
In a hazy dream, I vaguely remember someone telling me that the inescapable price of survival is often more adversity. But, Madame Yukong, the gods use humans as pawns in their cosmic game, sacrificing countless innocent souls. Have you ever thought about making them pay?
I've got there's a Tingyun behind you guys. I've got there was two of her. I've got there was 3 foxes. This one isn't going grey at the tail.
Every moment of every day. But as inconsequential as we are, how can we escape the fate of being mere pawns?
I don't know, 'cause she looks like she's more pink in the tail, so maybe not. Maybe it
If I could
is.
choose, I would never want you to become a pawn. I just wish you could still be that carefree little fox. Not caught up in this war.
Because, like, I think because Tingyun was the first mate, and I'm pretty sure, like, Yukong is, like, they took the tail and just re-dyed it. And then they just might have took, like, Yukong's for, like, most of them, or, like, Tingyun's for, like, all of them. So this would just be the circle of
Don't be
tails.
disheartened, Madame Yukong. Thanks to the favor of the Lord Ravager, I've become a player in this game. Remember, it's often the unassuming pawns, the lone traveler, or the worm that subdues the dragon, that leave even the best strategists helpless.
Yeah, it might be, because, like, white and, like, a blue tone, and, like, more of a pinkish white, with, like, I think pinker tones on the ends.
So, now I'll become a cunning speck of dust, and make those masterminds behind the curtains.
Tingyun's like, I'm gonna be insignificant. No one's gonna notice me.
Sneeze
I'm
a
gonna be
few times.
sweet under the rug. I sneeze, not like, why not be like actual dust and dry out people's throats, you know? Fucking make them start coughing. Ah, yes. All that sad part, all that like depression shit. Here we are. Here we are too. What could be more depressing actually, or which couldn't be like
Is this
happy.
place also affected by the Order?
No, I'm just here to bid farewell. I changed my mind along the way. This journey has too many variables, so it shouldn't matter if we add another.
Fuck, this part's apparently depressing and Robin doesn't have a voice. So I'm gonna like skip through her parts, but like watch for this when they fix the
How did
voice.
you know she would be here?
She's an idol. You can find her on the gram.
I didn't. I had a hunch and decided to try my luck. It seems I can be lucky sometimes.
And if she wasn't here, I was gonna fucking just lie to you.
It's not like you to leave things to luck.
I'm trying to change too.
I don't think you need a bystander in this scenario. Go on ahead.
All yours, bro.
You're not worried I'll take the opportunity to escape?
Mate, we are on a fucking building. Where could you
I
go?
believe you're the kind of person that has the ability and desire to use everything to your advantage. But that everything does not include Miss Robin.
Everything but your family.
Thank you.
Now then, Mr. 1 Week.
I'm not leaving. No way.
Don't fuck with fucking Yang. Well, could kill you.
Let him stay. He won't be in the way. I actually need 1 week to be there. She shouldn't be seen talking to a fugitive, no matter the circumstances.
Don't fucking... Yeah, but also don't backtalk Mr. I walk with a black hole. His cane's just a
You
black hole.
Don't intend to reveal your true identity to her?
Both parties don't have to be aware that this is a farewell.
Okay, sorry, I thought there was more.
Shouldn't put her at risk for my selfishness.
He talks quicker than the average character.
As you wish.
By that I mean
Shall
he
we
have
go
fucking
then?
sort of lines. Ah yes, deep breath.
Let's go. Our journey can't begin if I can't take this first step.
Yes. Well. There we go. Time for the depressing part. Time for the depressing part, which isn't actually...
Didn't expect to see you here, Miss Robin.
Yep.
My name is 1 Week. I'm a member of the Nightingale family.
Wouldn't she know who 1 Week is? Yeah, good voice, Robert. I can see that. She was losing her voice before, so now she just lost it. It all goes in fucking... Oh.
Too kind, Miss Robin. You must be very busy. What brings you here to Dream's Edge?
Yes, I agree. Do all these lights. Oh god, isn't this... lines? Oh, yeah, that was words. Oh, but there's more. Oh.
Well, perhaps the dreamscape is not so different from reality. When we look up into the night sky, the stars aren't really there. The glimmering lights we see are merely the images of stars from long ago.
Just like real life. Stars aren't fucking real. But they are. But they dead. We're looking at corpses when we look at the sky.
Have we ever truly seen a real sky full of stars?
I agree, have we? Well, the sun. The sun's a star. Did you know that? Why do you guys have like that as your vision? Why is that how you see?
No. Today is my rest day. There's going to be a show later, so I came early to find a good seat.
Is Sir here?
It's somewhere farther away. They say it's a farewell performance. The kind that's better to listen to from afar than watch it performed live.
What? Who says that? Who would say that? What the fuck is he on? What the fuck, bro? It's the best to, like, you listen to and not go see. What the fuck? Don't you dot me, young man?
Miss Robin.
Fuck you up.
May I stay here with you to gaze at the stars before the show begins?
Ah, yes, all these words. Dream ends after. Blah, 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 blah. Baba. Are you just invisible? You just go like, I don't exist. Yeah, you better turn your back. Does the delusion just end and it's like, Sunday, what the fuck?
These stars are unfamiliar to me. I don't recognize any of them. And it makes me feel uneasy.
Learn your star anatomy, bro. That's they all just stars.
Perhaps it's both. The Stellaron disaster may not have had any real consequences, but many guests still chose to check out. Now the hotel feels quieter than before. It makes me wonder what Penacony's future will be like. I just hope it will not negatively affect you, Miss Robin.
Yes, the big I'm the brother, blah blah blah. Oh, Robin, what a beautiful singing voice, but shut the fuck up. What did I just...
Did the person you wanted to say them to leave?
I keep fucking my mic, sorry. I'm paranoid.
Sometimes
As you should know.
What's in your heart doesn't need to be dressed up in words. Maybe he already knows what you wanted to say.
Yep. He knows, alright. It's like he's here.
Who is it that you wish to encourage? There are many such people on Penacony. Failure is like the setting sun to a dream chaser. It's something that happens every day.
Exactly. The scenario is well, fucking... Sorry, I keep fucking my mic, getting paranoid. Well, was like, yes, I noticed who you are immediately, but he's a fucking god, technically.
I believe they all have the willpower to start anew. Especially after receiving a smile from you, Miss Robin.
Don't fucking simper for your sister. What the fuck? Or so when did that get there? That's like straight up new.
Are you saying that's not true?
No, now you made her sad.
Failure
I
may
think.
be a good thing for someone like that. Being able to reflect on one's actions is a valuable quality to have.
Now she's happy.
Why is that?
Yep. That's a sentence. That's a structured sentence. God, you have a lot of structured sentences. Again,
So,
don't you ... me. I will fight you. Yes. Words. Cause. Good. Or so why is there a painting of... That taken from the bird meme? The one where it's just a Robin's head, cross-eyed with a gun.
the dream
It's a
jigsaw.
good meme. I wish this was
I
that.
see.
Could you imagine?
I'll do my best.
I'm actually just paranoidly moving my mic because like new model,
I'm
blah blah
still
blah.
inexperienced,
Looks up.
so let's just hope we get lucky.
God, Robin's talking. Let ease this in. Let walk and listen to her beautiful voice. God, isn't it just gorgeous? Oh, good. Oh, we're collecting the puzzle pieces. Oh my. Oh
It seems
boy.
we've been blessed with good fortune today.
Yes, good fortune. That's a nerd. That's just like some math homework, some lip
Another Dreamweaver probably left this behind. It's a habit for this profession. They hope to use these blessings as a foundation for the dreamscape.
So we're just making the puzzle, slotting some things in, punching it. Don't say kid, but you aren't, right? You're adult, technically, because no kids here.
Second jigsaw piece. Is this a pair of wings or a decoration made of feathers?
It's
We
just
should
Robin
keep
drop
looking.
kicking someone Sunday. Again, a note. God, paper? Ugh. That's like, those have writing on them. Mainly. Or drawing, either. Why is the So Glad song here? The people of Penacony must fucking hate this song. It's like, God, I just want a good song. But every fucking day it's grabber, but where the fuck does this go? Definitely not here. Let's start with like, I don't know, this? Yes, I know how to jigsaw. Okay, well this is obviously not what? Hold up. Fuck it, let's... This is a wing, right? So there, yep. Let's start with bird. And then let's build onto bird. There we go. Now this all comes together. And this goes here. It will fit, trust me. Trust the process. Just have to jab it in there to the pieces view.
It's done. Have a look.
It's the birds she saved and the ones who people slapped her face on in the little cartoon style.
Soon, I shall travel to those unfamiliar stars, none of which I recognize. But as long as you continue to gaze upon them from here...
Man, those are lights unique in Elf the Dream.
And those unfamiliar stars will one day be the place of our reunion.
You realize they're gone? You're very easy to strike. Look, Robin Keys sprints off. Yeah, did you know? With the way you're talking? Yeah, there's brother.
That didn't seem like a perfect goodbye.
It's enough. I only meant to stay quietly by her side for a bit.
Depressing.
But why did you do those unnecessary things?
What things?
Those 2 notes. If someone finds them, they can be used as evidence against her.
Huh. So you can do whatever you want as many times as you want. But I can't?
Yes, you can't. I'll fight you.
I don't want to live with regret for the rest of my life either.
Didn't fucking start with many.
Live with regret.
We're almost done saying our goodbyes, right?
Are you guys
Yes.
just too depressed,
We only have
Fox and
one last
Yang?
stop. But before we leave,
Bah.
I have a question I'd like to ask you, Mr. Yang. I'm curious. Why did you become a nameless?
Because it pays well.
Sudden interest.
I always had a feeling that you would never give up on someone who needed help. After spending time with you, I'm even more convinced of this assessment.
What, you don't think the eternal, like, god of herself, like, Welton, I don't remember the rest of his title, Welton Welt, could give up
This
on
very
someone?
moment, there are countless worlds above the sky still waiting for the arrival of the Astral Express. Yet you and your companions have chosen to stay here. All for an old friend you never knew, and a notorious fugitive.
Yes.
To trailblaze
That sounds
means
like us.
to forge ahead. Yet you stop and spend precious time on people just passing by. All the while you believe this is the natural course of action?
Listen, buddy, pal, I'll fight you. Again. Don't make me do this.
That's not what I think at all. Besides, the watchmaker also made a similar choice.
Oh, where were we? Yes. Let's make a serious
Because of
similar
that.
choice. Fight me.
He bid farewell to the Express and never walked among the stars again in his lifetime.
This is where we find out, like, oh yes, he's joining the Astral
Not all
Express. Blah blah
journeys
blah.
lead to the stars. Even if we leave the Express, some trailblazing paths will still continue. You
Underground.
can think of it this way. The title of Nameless doesn't belong to any one person. Each individual will have their own view of what it means to walk this path and will always try their best, no matter the situation.
Is it technically a title? You guys are just saying, like, I am no one, basically. That if I go, I am no one. Is that a title? Like, no.
The goal of my trailblazing is not the unknown world, but every living being who exists under the stars. In my homeland, the name Welt means world. It suggests that each person is a world unto themselves, and that we harbor as many possibilities as the distant stars.
Does it actually mean Welt? Because I think in Japanese,
what is most precious to
like
me.
something like that. Like, are you? Like, what are you? Who are you? Why are you?
This is my way of the Trailblaze, and the reason why I decided to stay here.
Why me?
Because fuck you, that's what...
Like I said before, I left my home in a hurry too. I know how you feel right now.
Yes, apparently. You left your home because you were shocked into space.
I also know that a person will only be able to truly face themselves once they've decided to say goodbye to their past. The same way you're doing right here, right now.
Oh, sorry, I punched my mic. Sorry about that. It's deserved it, probably.
There was never a third person with us, was there?
I told you he'd find out.
What is weekdays? He just a figment of you?
I should have known nothing could escape your keen eyes. Since you already know 1 week's secret, there's no need for me to build up suspense.
Is 1 week just you?
Go. We'll head straight for the finale and take our final bow in this farewell performance.
So, let's go. Oh, I'm supposed to be him. Is this a boss? Hold up. Cool.
All or nothing. Just don't abandon your principles.
Oh yeah, cause Tim. Oh, let's do this. Let's fuck up Space Being X. No, it's just Sunday. Yeah.
I know you can hide your appearance, but trespassing on restricted family grounds is still a bold move.
For both of you.
Don't worry. I won't take too much time. I was a child when I first visited the Grand Theater. I remember seeing the light behind the curtains from here and believing it to be the morning star guiding me toward the land of the dreams.
And it's what?
When I returned
Was it
here
really?
many years later as the head of the Oak family, I finally learned that the light was actually a Stellaron.
We fighting the Stellaron? Are we fucking it up?
Now that you've returned to the stage, what are you planning to do?
Fuck it up. I'm gonna throw hands with that light.
For my departure. I've always believed that a person's starting point should also be his last stop. Have you ever seen the elderly at the end of their lives? As they welcome their final moments, they invariably raise their hands, stretching their arms into the emptiness. Much like how babies also stretch their arms into the air when they are first born.
They don't. My fucking grandpa died of a heart attack. He woke up, said he felt dizzy, and fell the fuck down. Died painless and quick.
Flaps their wings twice.
There was no throwing his arms up.
Once when
Don't fucking lie to me.
And once when they die. In order to flap my own wings and soar again.
I must die.
I will say goodbye. Here. To the me of yesterday.
Ah, it was you. Are we fighting you?
I really hate this face. My expressions feel so dull and lifeless.
They are dull and lifeless, you. I told you I'd fight him, apparently we are.
See, that explains why something always felt off about your appearance. The halo above your head that symbolizes the harmony, it's been missing since the moment we reunited.
I did not know that represented that.
It's true that this ring was bestowed upon our people by the heavens. But that doesn't mean it can't be thrown away. While I was in the gallery of thoughts, at the entrance of the dream, I chose to completely sever the halo from myself.
And then you made a new person?
I am a fugitive, after all. I must remove any chance of being detected by the family.
Makes sense. Don't think a halo would,
Another
you know,
reason is
help with that.
to feel pain. A pain like falling from the sky with broken wings that can keep me awake. This is how I can cast aside all the blessings of the harmony and the order and, for the first time in my life, enter the sweet dream as an ordinary person.
Yes, as an ordinary
Is
fugitive.
that also how Mr. One Week came into this world?
No. You wouldn't believe the real story even if he told you.
I would, trust
He
me.
was
The
born
crazy
from an
stuff.
accident. One that you're actually quite familiar with.
Most people, a lot of people are, you
It
know.
was that try not to laugh challenge. Quite embarrassing, to be honest. I was roaming around as an ordinary person when I unfortunately fell into that Pepeshi's trap. The prank that fragmented Miss Tingyun also divided my fragile self into two.
Oh, so it's not just makes people to laugh, it can just do
Are
that.
you saying that he's a part of you? That's quite surprising, given that you two look nothing alike.
Are you blind?
You could say
Only their
he's
clothes are different.
another possibility of me.
Oh,
I too was once a child,
sure.
with aspirations buried deep within. Over time, those childhood voices grew increasingly faint. Maybe if I had made a small change in my childhood, I would have turned out to be exactly like him.
What a terrible person, a great
What
person.
a pity.
So him
Fail to
almost
become
dying
a
wouldn't
better
even
version of
matter.
yourself. So,
Is that
the
why
final
you chose
farewell will be
him
like that
to
of Miss Tingyun.
feel it?
I will perform a tuning on myself and return to my complete form.
So I was correct, this is just
also means
fucking
that
you
one
up.
week will vanish for good. That's why I said this was the last stop. Is there a possibility that you will be the one who disappears?
What the
No.
fuck's with this guy?
This is a foregone conclusion.
Oh, so Yang's in, he
Who's
can
to say
fuck
there
you up.
won't be any changes. Maybe deep down, I'm also anticipating this possibility.
Depressing. That's what you are.
Regardless of the outcome, you will have a witness.
I will witness you.
I'll be waiting for you in the audience.
Oh,
Much appreciated.
got a front row seat. Ursha, we are still trespassing, Yang. It's not just him.
Now, shall we begin? Anticipating this possibility, you've really changed. In the past, you wouldn't have tolerated any noise at all.
Yeah, well, he has
I'm
a
about to
new
embark on an unknown
fucking
journey
life
where
in
it will be
life.
impossible to maintain
Meaty
my
life.
orderly life. I will have to navigate unexpected surprises, much like today.
Well, you
You're
didn't
not
think
ready
Yang would
at all,
fucking
are
hit
you?
you?
I feel unsettled, maybe even scared. Ever since I left Penacony, I could no longer control everything.
I just imagine how the voice actor would have to be. It's just like, you just want me to talk to myself? Just I'll pull more aggressive at the press tone, but like still, I'm just talking to myself at the end of the day. Just that, yeah.
Don't flatter yourself. You can't control anything.
He can control his own fate, don't you
Isn't that how it
fucking
is for
get that?
most people? My
Why is
fear
there a
of the
guy?
unknown
Hang
may
on.
be a weakness.
Go back to other
Your
Sunday.
presence has shown me that surprises aren't always bad.
Ah, no,
Meeting you has
no,
been a
no.
great
There's
help
like a
to me.
guy screaming in the
And I'm glad to have
background.
discovered this side of myself.
Like, what the fuck?
I also feel grateful for the opportunity to tell you this in person.
Oh. How long is this gonna go for, bro? I want to fight you, Azure. I want for arms.
I truly dislike you.
Yes, we get it. You hate yourself.
What? Are you sure you didn't mean the opposite?
It's just gonna be like when two like people just slap hands away, and it's just like just throw a punch already. Is this
I must
what
admit,
this gonna be?
many of your qualities strike
Poor
a chord with
Yang.
me. There are times when I
Listening
want to
to-
joke around, freely express my thoughts, or openly share my dislike of a person. Or my fondness. I want to tell her that I love all her songs.
You technically could, you know, maybe just letters? Your sister
Go
after
for
all.
it, Sonny. You always talk about locking the bird in the cage, but you're the one who's trapped. Look at yourself.
Still calling him Sonny.
Besides discipline
1
and
week.
hesitation, there's nothing else in your life.
Yeah, this guy.
If you continue
Screaming
living
in
like
pain.
a slab of marble, you'll break
fuck?
into pieces when you fall. But I won't become like you.
How painful would
I simply
piercing an
can't.
ear be?
I dislike people who are frivolous. It makes me uncomfortable to even emulate them. If I fail, I will still uphold my principles, such as decorum and stateliness.
Okay, good principles to hold,
As for the harmony,
I guess.
my stance remains the same. Whether it's you or the paths, if what I once doubted, or even opposed, becomes the force I must rely on in the future,
Did you set that up beforehand, or was that just always there?
then this time, my true heart will guide the tuning. I'll leave it to you.
Fucking here comes the
What
slut
is
fight.
this? Leaving your fate entirely up to a coin flip?
Yep.
This isn't like you at all. Did you lose your mind after being run over by the Express? Or were you possessed by that IPC gambler?
Run over by the Oh yeah!
Failure is always
We
the
did
best
shuck a
teacher.
trade at them, didn't we?
To save more lives,
You-
you must first understand what
Why are
they
the
do
two of them?
and what they die for.
There's 3, what?
The best way to achieve this is through personal experience.
We just need a bunch of screaming bad animations in the windows, just so people know fear. Just so we can scare our audience, that seems the best.
You see,
Don't you agree?
I'm already
Sure.
starting to make changes.
Yes, you're
Whether
now
it's us
covered in
merging or one of
eyes.
us disappearing, I'll leave the tuning to fate, and see if I can embrace all that I detest.
If I lose, do I get a bad ending? If that's even possible for me to lose my team. Can I fight you?
Only then will I truly be able to walk among the living, in their world. But what if you can't do it? Well,
It's actually a good story
that's out of
part,
my
though.
hands. It will just prove that I'm still the same person.
Like, this shows his character.
The person who always disappoints his sister.
Write down notes. So, I'm trying to write a book, so put down some
Falling
notes.
is just another name for flying. That's why I rejoice at my broken wings.
Excuse me?
Step into the mortal world to see how it truly is.
We're not falling, we fly. We're not flying, we
Be
fall
born
in
as a
style.
human and die as one.
Are you done? I don't want to, like, skip your conversation. There we go.
And with my last breath, I'll join the weak in reaching my hands toward the sky.
You are weak, man. You're weak to begin with.
Planet of festivities. Whatever identities I once had, they no longer matter.
Nothing matters now.
It's not the gods
Look at
who
that.
answer us, but ourselves from the future.
Who's this hand? Who wears a black glove?
I don't have much to say. But as it's time to part ways, here's one last piece of advice.
Don't choke. Fucking, I'm gonna
Telling
bully you. I
jokes,
don't know.
be sincere. Don't sweat the details, and above all, don't explain them every time.
That's good advice. Listen to yourself.
Never mind. Maybe it's better for you not to joke at all. No objections from me. This is so annoying. How did I become so dull?
Well, you're born. You're welcome.
Well, despite everything, try not to be too hard on yourself. There will always be people who are sad.
Why is this like, oh, what if I would? Oh, now I'm with you. Like, what the fuck? You can't be your own worst enemy and best friend. Sunday's his own wingman. Yup, there goes the painting.
Planet of festivities, land of the dreams. I say goodbye to my home. Should one desire to leave the stage for good,
Now you know how this feels.
first step back onto the stage.
See, arms supposed to be violins. Oh, it's just a full boss with the... Oh, 2 phases, okay. Are we not doing the last phase?
As expected. The trickiest thing is tuning yourself.
Uh,
This dissonant sounds are
you know
much
what?
too harsh.
Let me move him up. Because if I do this,
Time for radiance.
then I just win, hopefully. Well, not win, just do enough damage to, like, fuck him up. Yeah, there we go. There we go, he have 3 bars after chunk, but look at that. Fuck him up, Numby. Break his bone. Oh yeah, shields per hit. Yeah, no, you just...
I will overcome the thought.
Yeah, just fucking do that.
No time to lose.
I should have probably moved you up, because you don't use energy, right, on your second turn, I think. So that was just a waste.
You need not fade away. Follow me.
Yeah, I have nothing else I could do. Fuck him up. Oh, no, you stay back down. Get back down there, you little fucking thing. Oh, you're all separate. I forgot about that. Go, Numby. Those 3 bars did nothing for you.
Gotta win in here, can't lose this one.
There goes Fundy. How much speed does Sunday have? Hang on. Since it's my turn,
I have heard the call.
to your speed, because... Here we go. Quite slow, I believe. I think you should actually be a bit quicker. So I can actually be quicker than,
I will walk with you.
Radiant Spirit and just move Genuine up for, like, the next time. That's what I want to get mine to be, like, quick. Actually,
No consequence.
him being next option is actually beneficial. Because I can just move the Radiant Spirit
Easy,
up
Numby.
first quicker.
Watch your head.
Thanks. What's your name?
Market is unpredictable.
Fucking Venturine. I don't know why I forgot that. Jesus. My mind's going. Apparently this is the voice actor for Topaz's Dream. Surrounded by 3 hot dudes. I like how they just targeting Sunday. He really doesn't like himself. Oh, good. Hang on. Let me drop that on you. Yeah, return to sender. I swear I have done this once before. Personally enough, this reminds me I do need to fight Sunday to grind up Sunday. How the fuck? He was ahead before this sort of much. Hang on. How much does this give me? 9 was that?
Heed my word. Show no mercy.
Okay, no, that's 10. No, you're doing that yet.
Better hedge your bet.
I feel like this Sunday could be better. At least I can make mine better than this Sunday. Just quicker. Quicker, I think. Is what I want.
Has come. Let it be revealed.
Is it inevitable for me?
Good damage. Even more damage. Fuck him up. Fuck him up, bush. Would that even be worth it? Let's do this, because I don't know if that's just speed, and also, like, this would just break more. It's that anyway, damage-wise, I might as well get it off earlier. I think. Maybe not. Who the fuck knows? Actually, just don't want Sunday just to be a fucking... like, fucking drone. A fucking, was it? A energy, you know, gatherer. I want him to, you know, do his actual skill.
Watch your head.
But like, I don't know if like...
I will overcome the thorns.
Get fucked.
Let the asset valuation begin.
This mortal form.
Yeah.
I will
have a halo.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Very like holy. That image. Oh, let's test something. Does he fucking... No, I can get ahead if he doesn't slow down Sunday. And of course, no one's taken in, like, any injury.
Better hedge your bet.
Okay, him, Numby, and then blah blah blah.
I've heard the call, loud and clear.
Get the fuck up there.
Bid you farewell.
Follow my charm. Here.
Technically went down instead of up. Why did it show an up arrow on the front wall? I'll show you Sunday, because fuck it.
Keep my word. Show no mercy.
There we go.
The dice have been cast.
This is gonna hurt you. I
Maybe I'll take it
didn't even realize how painful this would be for you. Because that's a break damage on top of just natural Thunderlord damage. And then fucking yes, Aventurian for the win, just been like, fuck you. Thanks, Numby, you did something. He's back with a vengeance. Just like Numby always is. Ugh, why?
There's no time to lose.
Why do you have to protect yourself? Okay, you just have a straight up number after break. That's so too bad. The great thing is, if I get like Topaz's ult up right, I can just use Sunday to Ursha pull her up. Sure, like, it isn't like bad just to pop her out and Ursha early, because I could just use Sunday and be like, oh. I don't think I even need it. Numby's just like, oh, you hit it? Oh, fuck it up. I got this, boss. I got this shit. Oh no, that did something. I think. There we go. There's the pig. Yeah, see, even if I hit, we'll do the exact same thing. I don't even think I would even need to use his ult. I can't think of like any other character to use him with besides like G1 Topaz. They heal the chick like the Vidyadra, right? But I don't know if she has the damage. Maybe she does to make it worth it. She would be good for like a heal, because like when her pet does damage, you heal. Oh no, he's gonna burp his nose. It's happening. You really shrunk. What a look. Sunday just explodes. It's like, Tuning's done, he's just dead. I just blew him up.
On this 8th day, I grant myself departure.
8th. How many days of the week are they in Penacony? Get a 3-day weekend. Well, just slaps him.
Well, how should I address you now? Mr. Sunday or Mr. 1 Week?
Whichever you prefer. He's probably mocking me from inside right now.
Probably. I would too.
Thank you for accompanying me through all this, Mr. Yang. This farewell journey has come to an end.
What
You
are
can
your plans
offer him to,
after
like,
leaving
spend us with
Penacony?
price.
At this point, there's no need to hide things from you. I believe there's more to the incident involving the Stellaron on Penacony.
Oh, you actually gonna figure that shit out?
Are you suggesting that the Dream Master wasn't the one controlling the Stellaron?
Don't worry. The Oak family was indeed behind seizing the Stellaron and resurrecting the fallen Eon during the Charmony Festival. And you've already defeated them.
Yes, that is true, but...
Mr. Gopherwood once told me that all the Order's efforts were aimed at avoiding the same mistakes that the Harmony made.
Let's go for Wood, the next boss.
My guess is that the family from the Montour system must be involved. Unfortunately, too much time has passed to verify that. Penacony is just a small territory, and even the family heads with their authority cannot enter the sacred site of the Harmony and inquire about the true will of the Great One.
Great jet. They can't.
In the worst case scenario, if Sheepei turned a blind eye, how could the strong defending the weak hold up? Mr. Yang, I just want to tell you this. The Harmony has more than one side. They can be the most steadfast ally of the Astral Express, or the most fearsome enemy.
No, I think we have actual gods which want us dead. Like, the Doomsday Beast.
Thank you for being honest with me. The efforts of the crew on Penacony were driven by the same concern. After all this, the Harmony and the Preservation will keep the situation on the planet of festivities in balance. With the momentum from the Trailblaze, more forces will arrive and Penacony will become a public space in the cosmos. Freedom is the only answer the Nameless can offer. I'm glad that Penacony needs it.
He
You and I
needs
both
it.
strive for a peaceful society, even if our reasons are different. And you've gone even further than I have. If not for our paths, perhaps you and I wouldn't be in opposition.
See, it's just when you offer him the
Don't sell
title
yourself
Nameless.
short. We're not fundamentally opposed. Otherwise, you wouldn't have shown me mercy in front of the Dream Master. This shared journey is my way of repaying you. After all, you are one of my trailblazing goals.
Was he? He's on my tick list, my bucket list.
About that, you've given me many insights as well. Humans are the measure of everything, and no one is the sole savior.
I know you have wings drawn in your head, but you're still fucking human.
Creating a paradise remains
Mr.
one of my
Fawn
lifelong
Gloves.
ambitions. As I move forward, I realize I must build it brick by brick. Therefore, I have a request that I hope you'll consider.
You want to join? State your
While
request?
I lack the will to trailblaze, nor can I become a true Nameless. I admire your convictions. Perhaps what I need, more than asceticism, is knowledge.
Yes, that's what everyone
Therefore,
needs. Especially you,
After
moron.
leaving Penacony,
Trams,
you consider
Mobutu.
letting me come aboard the Astral Express and travel with you for now.
That's just no fuck off. We don't want a criminal. What are you talking about? None of us are. Wait, you know what? Never mind. Join aboard. Most of us criminals. I think all of us have been a criminal at one point. Never mind. You put one
So
of the
this is
criminals.
why I brought him here.
He's one of us now.
Mr. Sunday wants
But
to
that
join us on the
Go
Express.
there with that red is.
Of course, I can't make that decision alone.
Oh god. Her soothing voice is just like a song. If you're deaf. Oh, you still have lines? Why? Everyone else.
I learned the most valuable lessons from my past opponents. Please, Say whatever's on your mind.
Oh. Or in order you always wanted. Let's go with this one. What? Go with this one. That'll be nice. Why? Why do I have so much? Oh, you can shut up, dude.
You did get nerfed after turning into a good guy. So I guess I'm okay too.
Did he get nerfed?
Thank you all for your forgiveness.
He's got nerfed by buffing everyone else.
I'll find the answer I'm looking for on this journey. And when that day comes, it'll be farewell.
Again?
Until then, rest assured
Gonna
that I
say
will do
farewell
my
a
best to
lot.
fulfill my duty as your companion.
You can start by cleaning this cart.
Now that our business on Penacony is settled, it's about time we get back on track and prepare for our next warp jump.
Oh yes, that's happening.
Try?
What are you talking about? What do you mean try?
No, we're still not quite there.
I heard her. They're showing off like your actual form. Is this what this is? Ah yes, making sure the door closes. Everyone, you know, just stares at the door to make sure it's closed.
Indeed, this is only a minor ripple that no one will ever notice.
Why do you have a doll
You
on me?
must also understand, for a genius, the importance of asking questions outweighs the importance of the answers themselves.
Does it though?
So-called magic has its own set of principles.
Does it though?
There are no mysteries in this universe that cannot be solved. So,
What the hell is this in front of it?
all-seeing presence.
Did I turn off the whole power to the facility because of that? Everyone turned shit
What
off and
is
left.
divinity?
Is it over? We also have a fucking surprise guest. Don't you put a clock there? What the fuck is all this? Ah, yep, fugue. Fuse, what? That's the wrong button. This is the right button. Yeah. Yeah, well that's done. Well, this started ups and downs, freaking shit out, but we got through it. Yay. Goodbye. See